Welcome back to Rugged Rails. Today we do a video on a G-scale ready to run Bachmann big haulers. Now this set comes with 14 pieces of track. You can see the oval. I actually bought this second hand and it came with more track than that. It didn't come with a controller, but that's alright, I had plenty of controllers anyway. And there was an elderly gentleman who couldn't use it anymore because his grandkids are too big. So I got it really cheap and I just wanted to brush over a few things with it. So as you can see, it's a 460 steam loco and tender with operating headlight. Realistic smoke, I don't know, I haven't tested it. And speed, yes. Synchronized sound, yes. You put a 9-volt battery in it and it's quite a big box. A lot of people have these. They look like a toy train set but they're pretty, as you see here, a lifetime warranty came with this. I'd say this is about 30 years old, at least 25 to 30 years old. So I've had a few in the past, got rid of them because didn't have room for them or whatever the reason was, and now I'm starting to get back into them again. I really love them. I would advise, you know, if you have younger children, these are a perfect starting point for people. And if you like trains, they're great because they're big and you can work with them really easy. Okay, so the biggest criticism of this type of train set, let's bring it around. When Bachmann brought them out, okay, it should come around here. You can hear the chuffing sound. LGB is one of the competitors. There she is. And LGB is one of the biggest G-scale, probably the biggest G-scale manufacturer, but I don't think they actually make trains anymore. I'm really not an expert in that area, but I know I've had their stuff too and it's fantastic. It's really good quality. Okay, so the main thing with this is it's not brass track, whereas LGB have brass track. So what happens is it's not suitable for the outdoors to leave it out there because it rusts. And I'll show you a picture of a piece the gentleman gave me. All of them had rust, but I cleaned up a fair few. Just hang on one sec, let me delve into this box. Okay, there's a good example. So you can see that one there, compared to that one there, is very rusty. But you only need, I just use a little bit of light sandpaper. And you can get it off. You can use a bit of WD-40, a few other different cleaning agents, but nothing too severe. And you just clean it off enough and it'll come up nice. That's all I did. I didn't go over the top. So the loco itself does have, you probably can't see that very well, does have some damage. It's missing a section there compared when I bring it around again. Okay. Remember, I'm using an iPhone here, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it well, but that's the way it is. So there's our synchronized sound. That's all coming from a 9-volt battery there. And when it comes back around, I'll show you. So the set comes with the tank car and sorry, I didn't clean the track very well. Been running it for about half an hour. So the set comes with a tank car and a caboose, as they call it. Some people would say guards van, whatever. It's a pretty tight radius. It's only 4 foot wide. You can see it's underneath my 4 foot circular HO layer. But she runs nicely. And you can see on the other side what I'm talking about. I don't think we're going to be able to get it because it's too dark. But when it stops, I'll show you exactly what I was talking about with the damage. Okay. The old camera curse. There must be a dirty spot there. So you see the headlights working. Everything's working well on it. Couplings are really good. I'll bring it around one more time. Maybe I won't. Let's put the garage door up a little bit. Shed a bit of light on the subject. Okay, now that's just how the sound works. This little plug here, lift it up. The sound goes off. And then inside here, there's your 9-volt battery in there, upside down, but that's how the sound works, and it's coordinated with the movement of the train. So you can have the sound off. I'll show you that. Okay, so you can run it around nice and quiet, like a DC train, with no issues. Nice and easy. And that's just running on my DC control that I use for HO as well. So what we'll do, we'll stop around here and we'll go through a couple of things that I was talking about. Excuse my camera work there. Okay. So if I lay it on its side, you can see this side, the valve gear. We'll turn it over. That's the other side. So you can see there's still sliders there, slide brackets when this goes on. They're missing. Power usually comes from these pony wheels here at the front. And you get a driver, and in the back of the caboose there's a guard. Okay. Show you the quality of the wagons and the couplings. Let's bring it up here. So they're pretty good manufacture for these price of these trains. You can see it's a very realistic coupling, both ends. Yeah. When it couples, I'll show you there, that goes in, goes hard, and this pin drops down. So to uncouple them, You just click that pin, it opens up. Closed, open. But it's a nice wagon and pretty strong, mostly plastic, even the wheels. We have a look underneath. But I think for, you know, the price they are, they're getting expensive now, even though they're second hand. They're still good value. And this one, like I said, I'm very happy with it. Let's have a look at the caboose. There. North Star caboose, pretty basic. Plastic wheels, metal bearings. You can see that it's not very heavy, but it goes around nice. Loco pulls it easy. But yeah, if you're thinking of getting one, I'd say you would pay anywhere from $250 to $500, maybe even $200, depending who you're dealing with, for a good second-hand one. And that may not come with a controller, but sometimes you're lucky and it does. But I find as long as you've got a powerful 12-volt DC controller, it runs that loco pretty easy. So there you go. Feel free to comment on it if you want to ask any questions about it. Like I said, they're pretty great little unit. There's the rear. You can see it's got, you know, a few little things. You've got the uncoupling rod, which is only there for looks. That's great. Alright, I'll put it back on the track and I'll run it round in reverse so you can see it'll make the tight radius. I'll just have to have one hand free for a second. Hold on. Just about there. Sorry about that. Okay, let's reverse the polarity, direction, whatever you want to call it. And where we go. The light comes on even in reverse. Around the back there. It's only a small loop that I've set up. Well, there you go. Alright. Thanks for watching, and if you're a new subscriber, thanks for subscribing. If you're thinking of subscribing, please do. And if you just want to watch my videos and don't subscribe, that's fine too. Alright, Rugged Rails, over and out. See you next time. All aboard.